Perhaps it is the first ever exciting match in the tournament so far. New Zealand spoiled the Australians' party in a thriller, winning a closely fought contest at Auckland in the Group A match. With this win, New Zealand becomes the first team to storm into quarterfinals with 4 wins and also top the table. For New Zealand, it was undoubtedly the most nerve-wracking one-wicket triumph over 4-time champions Australia after dismissing them for their second lowest tournament total in a Pool A thriller. In a low-scoring match that went right down the wire, the nervous Kiwis huffed and puffed to victory after man-of-the-match pacer Trent Bowles' career-best 5-wicket haul and helped bowl out the Aussies for 151 in 32.2 overs at a packed Eden Park. Chasing the modest target, New Zealand skipper Brendan McCullum, playing through a swollen arm after being hit by Mitchell Johnson bouncer, bagged a 24-ball 50 to lay the foundation of the victory. However, what seemed like an easy chase was almost turned on its head by Aussie pacer Mitchell Starc, who scarred the second-best bowling figures in the World Cup with a haul of 6 for 28 in 9 overs. But that was not enough, as New Zealand eventually crossed the finishing line in 23.1 overs. The Black Caps made things difficult for themselves owing to a mid-innings collapse, but Kane Williamson, with a fine 45 not out of 42 balls, which include 5 boundaries and a 6, kept his cool amid chaos to complete the win with a 6 of Pat Cummins. The team is chasing its first World Cup title. Australia, who chose to bat after winning the toss, lost 8 wickets for a mere 26 runs, their worst mid-innings collapse ever, before a last-wicket stand of 45 between Brad Haddin, who scored 43, and Pat Cummins, remaining not out at 7, lent some respectability to the scorecard. 9 down for 108 at one stage, the Aussies were in danger of being bowled out for their lowest World Cup total, which currently stands at 129 against India in 1983, before the 37-year-old Haddin saved them a few blushes. Boult finished his 10 overs, including 3 maidens, with 5 wickets, which costed a mere 27 runs, prompting the packed stadium to give a standing ovation to the 25-year-old for his effort. Boult's haul was outshone by Starc figuratively, but was not enough to alter the result. Statistically, Starc's figures currently stand just behind New Zealand's Tim Southee, who returned 7 for 33 against England earlier in this edition. It was a stunning collapse for the Aussies, who were rather well placed at 50 for 1 in 5.3 overs to start with. With the loss, Michael Clarke led Aussies have to do a lot of introspection and pull up their socks if they really want to remain in contention. This loss has pushed them to 3rd position in the current points table, and they just cannot afford to experience such disastrous defeats in upcoming matches, especially against Sri Lanka, as the other 2 against Afghanistan and Scotland in the lead are not so tough. News Desk, Mango News.
इसका दल उसका दल, झंडे के रंग देख करके देश की प्रगति के निर्णय नहीं होते। हमें तो अगर झंडे का रंग दिखता है तो सिर्फ तिरंगा दिखता है और कोई रंग दिखता नहीं।